I don't know if that will make television what we just saw. Due to time constraints, we do have a lot of footage to squeeze into our 1 hour of programming. But if it does not, what you missed was a very insulting gesture on behalf of Jeff G. Bailey and Rainman in the NWA Elite. Coming to the ring, Rainman's title defense here against Ray Gordy to Bad Street, USA. In a complete mocking fabulous Freebird strut, mocking his father, the legendary, probably the greatest big man to ever step foot in the ring, Terry Bam Bam Gordy. And now Ray Gordy is definitely, maybe he's been thrown off his game plan, but he's pissed.
Yeah, I get the impression he might even be more incensed. He might be even more committed than ever, based on how he was, his legacy and the legacy of his family. And one of the greatest tag teams in the histories of pro wrestling was somewhat mocked here, courtesy of Jeff Bailey and the Soul Assassin Rainman.
And I'm no fan of Al Getz or anyone that he represents, but Ray Gordy, he is the son of a legend. You cannot deny that, and you cannot deny the great disrespect, dealing a personal blow that the NWA Elite did there. Sunset flip. Gordy almost had the champion pinned early there. Up and over, the Soul Assassin goes caught again with a drop kick to the face.
Picture perfect, textbook drop kick. Oh, on the Wildside heavyweight champion, and a big kick to the back. Knocking a few of those internal organs, moving a few centimeters to the left.
Irish whip off the rope, spinning back elbow by Gordy. Unloading some of that aggression onto Rainman's face. Rainman kicks out.
And the face of Ray Gordy clearly shows there's no loss of commitment here whatsoever. And a rear chinlock from the challenger, Ray Gordy, on the Soul Assassin Rainman. And there are still kicks aplenty for the Wildside champion.
Gordy driving the knee into the back. Wrenching it in hard and pulling back on the neck of Rainman at the same time, and now goes for a pinning combination early here. Rainman still has plenty of energy to get out of that. This is your main event here on NWA Wildside.
Still do not have knowledge what the Wildside Matchmaking Committee have plans for the Wildside Heavyweight Championship at last rites.
Scooping a slam by Gordy, hook of the leg, 2 count.
I mean, if Rainman is able to retain the title here this evening, what his plans are for last rites, anyone's guess. Ditto that for Ray Gordy. That's got to weigh somewhat ominously above the heads of both these incredible athletes here this evening.
2 count again, but Gordy in control of the matchup.
Things going well in the way of Ray Gordy at the moment. You don't want to be too confident when your opponent is Rainman, no matter how much he's rocked.
And that's exactly why there. Reversal right into the Michinoku power slam.
It's taking a while to get used to people cheering Rainman. Goes to show you how much people think of any hire of Al Getz, obviously.
Big back suplex from the Soul Assassin.
And Gordy's still able to kick out even with some authority.
Rainman pounds him with a right hand. And the Soul Assassin throwing in bombs is like cinder blocks hitting you in the side of the head.
And a big boot across the throat. Probably feels about as good.
Forearm shot to the face. The Soul Assassin controlling Gordy here. Off the ropes he goes, stuck him. No, he didn't duck that. He ran right into it. Rainman levels him. Lateral press again. Gordy easily kicks out.
Well, that clothesline like it's like a train coming through a tunnel or right across your chest. And that advantage that Ray Gordy had earlier on has been fleeting indeed.
2 count after a Dory Funk style forearm that he learned directly from the man himself. The Soul Assassin now hooking Gordy. Knee to the midsection, make it 2. Butterfly suplex.
And Gordy able to kick out of the pinning predicament.
Well, last time these two met one-on-one, it was Rainman in the middle with the Dark City Street Cutter. Al Getz has had Gordy studying tapes all week. He is definitely looking to avoid that in this matchup. He knew that it was a fatal blow last time. It knocked him out and pinned him in clean in the middle of the ring.
I mean, nobody's going to perform flawlessly in any professional wrestling match, certainly here at NWA Wildside. But whatever mistakes you make sure there are perhaps new ones. You don't want to repeat the old ones, particularly when so much is on the line with the Wildside Heavyweight Championship.
Well, Getz is claiming that Gordy's got a foolproof escape to the Dark City Street Cutter. Now Rainman going for a big suplex in the ring. Reverse layout suplex with a sit out.
And Gordy once again able to kick out, although those kickouts are becoming less and less forceful. The damage is definitely being done to the challenger, Ray Gordy.
Rainman with another vicious right hand. He really can throw those, they're just bombs, just knock you out.
And Rainman sends the face of Ray Gordy hurtling into the top turnbuckle. Perhaps part of a turnbuckle tour. Oh, Ray Gordy has seen enough of the turnbuckles and sends Rainman into one himself.
What a battle over the Wildside Heavyweight Championship we are witnessing here. What eventually started as a rivalry between factions almost gotten personal here between Rainman and Gordy. Big clothesline by the second generation superstar, the Pearl. Now going for the pinning combination, 2 count.
Rainman clearly not able to kick out, but is able to get a shoulder up. Shows you the power of Ray Gordy, the damage that it can be done to someone of no less vintage than the Wildside Heavyweight Champion, namely Rainman.
And Gordy measuring the Soul Assassin, goes for an Irish whip. Rainman reverses. Spite Splitter!
Ray Gordy did not see it coming. Rainman on top of Gordy. Pin it on. Ray Gordy able to kick out.
Gordy kicked out of the spine splitter, buying himself just a little more time here.
Not much more. The amount of air that takes out of the lungs has got to be nothing short of remarkable. You being on the receiving end of that, I'm sure, can be a testament to that.
Oh, it kills you.
Yeah, I have no doubt.
Of course, I'm no well-conditioned athlete either, but
yeah, but also
I can attest to that. It hurt like hell. German suplex with a release by Gordy, and that may be exactly what he needed here. And Al Getz is in his ear screaming motivation.
And Jeff G. Bailey doesn't want anything to do with Al Getz in the ring. What heavens? Go to Al Getz and Jeff Bailey are having a cat fight. Al Getz and Jeff Bailey are cat fighting in the middle of this ring. That's got to be one of the worst wrestling I've ever seen in my life. Regardless, look at this.
This is a heavyweight title match. Can he get him out of the ring to do it at least?
And Rainman taking Jeff and Ray Gordy taking Al and backing him off. I think Gordy and Rainman just want to have a match going on here. Oh, good heavens, and Al and Jeff. You want to call this, Dan? I really don't.
There's really no explanation needed.
I can't come up with any words to describe that fighting between Al Getz and Jeff G. Bailey. And Rainman. Good Lord! But I think both Rainman and Gordy have seen enough from their respective managers. They have a job to do here this evening. And Jeff G. Bailey and Al Getz are not allowing that to happen.
Well, I don't know if there was an underlying intention of that or they were just trying to calm their respective mentors down.
That's really weird.
And the Wildside Heavyweight title match continues here.
Quick pin attempt from Rainman as both managers, Getz and Bailey, taken out of the picture.
Going in for the street cutter there. You see Gordy evaded it and nails the exploder suplex. Could we have a new champion here? No.
Rainman able able to roll a shoulder with no diversions at ringside. These guys can get down to brass tacks.
He successfully evaded the Dark City Street Cutter, and now Gordy's got him hooked. No, Rainman turns it around, brings him up and over. Oh no! From a completely different vantage point, there's the Street Cutter.
The Dark City Street Cutter and Rainman, oh, good heavens, Ray Gordy able to get a shoulder up indeed. That's remarkable, remarkable.
Gordy's practiced evasion of the maneuver did not take into account coming into it from a reverse cravat, and it nailed him there, but Gordy still kicked out.
Guess reflexes and just knowing with the damage that Rainman could do, and particularly the momentum that Rainman can acquire in a match of this caliber.
Gordy going for the sunset flip here. Rainman takes the arm. He's got him there. Inside cradle. Could this do it? No. And another.
And the second one did the trick. Rainman retains the title.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, and still NWA Wildside Heavyweight Champion, the Soul Assassin, Rainman.